This is a radial arm saw, and this is dust. This is my radial arm saw, and as you can see at the back, there's loads of dust. I put this board up to stop it going everywhere, but I am getting fed up of dust. This is about the only tool in the Mixed Woodwork Wonders workshop that causes dust. So today we're going to try and build something to stop this dust. There's got to be a solution, and we've got to find it. So first we're going to remove all this crap, clean all this dust up, and then we can have a look and see what we're working with. That's great. One of the bolts on the radial arm saw, the nut has obviously vibrated off, and I've just sucked the bolt up. So now we've got to take this thing to bits and find that bolt. Right. Ha-ha! I found it. Okay, so we've stripped everything off, as you can see. Nothing at the back now, stripped all that off. So now we've got to try and come up with an idea for dust extraction. Now, one of the biggest problems with dust extraction on a radial arm saw is the fact that it not only cuts straight like that, it actually tips onto 45 on its horizontal axle like that. Horizontal axis. You know what I mean. And it also goes onto an angle that way as well. So that is why it is so difficult to fit extraction to a radial arm saw. But I will not be beat. I will find a way. There's got to be a way, and I'll find it. So what we've done, I've cut this L-shaped piece of MDF like that, and it wraps round the column of the radial arm saw, and it's going to fit up to the back of the fence of the column, up to the back of the fence of the radial arm saw, and then it finishes just short of this trunk in here. And then what happens is, when we cut a 45 that way, it'll catch the dust in this box. When we cut a 45 there, it'll still go into this box, and when we cut a straight cut, it'll still go into this box. Then we're going to create a lip all the way around and put a top on it, so it creates basically a sandwich with a void inside. Near the back here is where we're going to put our extractor pipe, and hopefully that will catch our dust. So crack on, Michael, come on. let's get done. So I need another one of these, identical now. Right, so that's our box made with our open front where the blade's going to travel. I've made this the right depth so it's clear the underside of the radial arm saw. So when it comes out, the bottom of the radial arm saw will just skim over the top of this so it won't obstruct anything. Now our extractor, we're going to put in this back corner. I'm going to use the Scheppach, which is this baby over here. So this is our Scheppach extractor, the DC 500 extractor. So that goes up and across all this ducting, and there's a ducting, very handily, comes down right at the side of our radial arm saw, just like it was planned. So what we're going to do, we've got this 4-inch outlet. We're going to mount this in there, in the back corner, like that. So I need to cut an hole in there so that just sits in there, and then once this is in place we can just come down with some 4-inch flex and away we go. I'm going to cut this out with Jigsaw, I think. So I'll just draw around it. All the way around. Like that. See that? Actually, I'll show you this, because it's a really good technique. So we could just drill a hole in this to start it, but if you want to be a cheeky monkey, you can do this. It's like I've done it before. Try that. Not finished up. Oh, look at that. Won't even need any adhesive on it. Let's see if it fits. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Extract in the back corner. Forgot about that trunking, but it will still go on, so not a problem. Now we've got to figure a way to fasten this down. I'm thinking probably an angle bracket on each side. As long as it's solid, then it'll be fine. I want to tidy this edge up here because it's got a little bit of a lip here, so if you put an angle bracket on, it'd be nice to have a nice flush edge. So I want to trim that off, make it nice and neat, and then I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so that's that fitted. Now we need to connect this up to that. For that, we need a little bit of 4-inch
flexible hose.
And here we have some flexible hose. Clippity clip. Beautiful. Oh no, it's too long. Out there. It's a mighty fine job, Mike. So I had a bit of a meltdown there because the connector that I was going to use was slack in the pipe, but I've been through my measure of connectors and I found one that's fitting. So I think we're about there. Now what we need to do, we need to start the saw up and cut the different cuts, the straight cut, the 45 cut on an angle, and then the 45 cut going that way. Cut that into the block, and but before we do that, we'll go over here and we'll fire up the Quattro. We're going to cover this over with a bit of product tape. Just temporary. Just so I know that this system is working. Not too worried about that. I want to think of something to connect to that, but it's got to be flexible, of course, because it moves. If you've got any ideas, post in the comments. Now, tell me if you see any dust when I cut this timber. Are you ready? I don't know about you, but I didn't see any dust. If I move this, apart from a little bit in the cut, as you can see inside there, you probably can't see, but I can, and there's no dust. It's all gone. So, I think that is a resounding success. Let me know what you think about that top outlet. Just a minute. Let me know what you think about that top outlet. What could I put on there? Maybe put a branch off the 4-inch pipe. I'll have to have a look in the gubbins at home in the garage. Might have something. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like that, make sure you subscribe, because it really means a lot.